All righty, we are set and ready to go. Yes, we are. Give me 1 second to make sure the line is muted. Yes, it is. We are recording.
Okay, it's
One
live.
second. It's live now.
It is now.
Okay, give me 1 second. Make sure we're good. All right, we're good now. There we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being patient. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. We are live on Facebook. Everything is running smoothly and well. Welcome 2024 to all of you. And welcome to Awareness Wednesday Primetime. We're your hosts, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan out of East Orange, New Jersey. Welcome to our platform. All right, before we get started in detail on this good stuff that Ms. Victoria put together for us, let's pass it over to her and give her reasons why this platform is so important to her. Victoria, take it away.
Because we live on YouTube.
Exactly, we live.
No, it's just that we're not told about these things. And the people
Indeed.
it's a new year, everybody want to feel better, but this all about self-care. We got to just really start taking about self. This is not a quick fix. This is not nothing that you can wish away. You got to work at this inside and out. So that's what this platform is about.
It is, and making you aware of what's going on all around us.
Absolutely.
You know, the unknown is out there, and we just got to figure out what is going on. And there's a lot happening right now. So before we get into detail, let me just go over a few things. You know, there's so much that's happening around the world. You know, the numbers are rising in all conditions of like high blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, obesity. You name the issue, it's climbing. Why is it getting bad? Why is the numbers going up versus coming down? There's something happening all around us.
People not taking
care of themselves is the bottom line. That's one of the issues. That's one of the variables that's bringing those numbers up, not being aware of how to take care of the body. And that's one reason why I love doing this platform too, to get people aware and thinking that there is another way. There's alternative ways to get yourself healthy. Make this year that year you get yourself together and make it happen for you and your family because you deserve it. We're talking about giving more in 24, giving more to you. Personal development, taking care of you, taking care of your body, self-care. That's the year for that. You got to do that. Start right now to make that happen. All right. So let's go into our topic, serving God with healthy mind, body, and spirit as always. In our scripture, beloved, I wish above all things that thou may prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. That's 3 John 1 and 2. Our subject today, is it a cold or is it the flu? Who knows? Is it a combination of both?
You had the flu. I had the cold.
Oh, you had the flu. I had the cold.
No. You had the flu.
I've never had the flu.
You just had it.
That wasn't no flu. I've never had that.
You had something.
It was a cold, but it lasted for 2 days. Flus don't last short term like that. So I know it wasn't that. I've never had the flu before. So I'm telling you, it's had to be something else. What is it? We're going to figure that out.
You had the chills.
All right, so let's go.
I ain't have all that.
Chills.
Yeah, you had the chills.
Ooh, a little fever maybe.
You had all that. I didn't have all that.
But it's gone now, whatever it was. It's out of here. All right. But let's get our platform started. So I'm going to turn this over to this lady right here to the left of me, Mrs. Victoria Flanagan. I'll give information on is it a cold or is it a flu? Certified health coach, the researcher, the urchin. She's making it happen. And we applaud her for all that she does each and every single day. For all of us here on this platform and all of you out there, our co-host as always, let's make it happen. Victoria, take it away. Is the information on cold or is it the flu? Okay. Let's see if we can figure it out.
We're going to do the stats first. Like he was saying, is it the cold? Is it a flu? Is it RSV? It's a lot out there.
Yeah, it's a lot going on out
there. You still got COVID out there, and then you got pneumonia, because anything can turn over and turn into pneumonia if you don't take care of it. Mm-hmm. So you got to figure out what it is. I was just on Facebook and Instagram a little earlier, and one of the girls was saying this was the longest she's ever had a cold.
See?
Is it a cold?
Was it the flu?
It could be something else. We don't know.
A whole different strain of something we haven't been notified about. But you got to
keep your immune system strong, especially now in 2024. So we're going to go through the flu and the cold, but I got some stats here that I pulled out. I couldn't go over it this morning because we're time sensitive in the morning, but all of the vaccines that was given back in the day when we were coming up and how many vaccines that they're taking now, it will blow your mind. So let's just get into it. The flu is more promptly called influenza. It is an acute viral infection of the upper respiratory tract. Many people have difficulty distinguishing between the flu or the common cold. And indeed, many of these symptoms are the same. They truly are. Colds, however, tend to come on slowly and produce symptoms restricted to your chest, your neck, and your head in contrast.
There you go.
But the flu attacks swiftly, and it is accompanied by body-wide symptoms, including fever and aches and gentle fatigue. While most people recover from the colds within a few days, it may take weeks before the lingering fatigue of the flu completely disappears. So that's how you can tell if it's a flu or if it's a cold, what lasts the longest and how you're feeling in the process. So it also states the three classifications of influenza virus as virus A, B, and C. The most common virus of influenza is A, that's the swine flu. It is in this group. It is often occurs when the epidemic during the late fall and early winter, where we're in right now, the highest incidence of the flu in the school system. It says in generally it takes 48 hours. What is that?
I like the phone.
Oh,
a message coming through.
Oh, generally 48 hours after initial exposure for symptoms to begin occurring. So you can still have the chills, the fever, a headache, and muscle ache. Pain are the most common, followed by a severe cough. You didn't have a cough.
No.
I didn't have a cough.
Nope.
Okay, so the acute symptoms usually subside within 2 to 3 days. 2 days. He had it for 2 days. I had it for 2 days. It's out of here. People who are at the most risk for serious complications due to cold and flus are those who have chronic pulmonary or heart disease. The influenza virus mutates constantly all the time.
It sure
we know that. That's
Yep.
why you have to get a flu shot every single year, because they say the strain changes. So they want to keep up with it. Hint, hint, clue, clue. That's what they say, y'all. Y'all keep listening to them folks. Changes in the structures just enough so it is more difficult to build up your immunity to their viruses are highly contagious. Keep your immune system strong. Just keep your immune system strong. It said most of the communities see an outbreak of at least one flu virus every winter, every 2 to 3 years. So this must be that third year, because everybody's coming down with something. Just Sunday, we had to remask back up in church because a lot of the children in church were sick. Right. So they wanted us to mask back up, and that's what we did for church. So something is in the air. Something is seriously in the air. If you got to go out shopping, put your mask back on. They want us to do that anyway, I'm sure. So it says that the epidemic every 2 to 3 years, and as the common cold, there is no conventional cure for the flu, or the wisest course of action is to keep your immune system strong. Keep your immune system strong. Do what you have to. Stay healthy during the winter months. By reducing the virus's ability to take over your body.
Correct.
Keep your immune system strong. Take your artist products. We're going to talk about our Fantastic Four, what got us through this thing in 2 days. So you want to eat well, you want to exercise, do a little bit, whatever you can, a little bit. Also, it is highly unpleasant by temporary, however, it is sometimes developed into pneumonia. So that cold or that flu could turn into pneumonia if you're not taking care of yourself. It can hit you like a ton of bricks.
It sure can.
And then you end up in the emergency room. But you got the RSV that's attacking the babies. Even
pets now.
This winter, I was just getting ready to say that something was attacking people's pets.
Yeah.
People's dogs was down, and the dogs can't breathe, and they're on respiratory issues. So it's something in the air. We don't know if they're spraying something or something's going on. Keep your immune system strong, period. So we were talking about that too this morning, that it can turn into pneumonia or a very serious disease, and it can be fatal if it turns into pneumonia, because everybody can't fight off.
No.
Some people can't fight off a common cold, because if you get enough mucus in your chest,
chest cold, That's the
it will
worst.
choke you. You can't
Indeed.
get that mucus up. You can't get it down,
Right.
and it's stuck, and it can choke you. And I can see that with the elderly or our
Not
babies.
be able to get that out of there.
Not being able to get it up or down, it will
Right.
mess you up for real. So that's why we say take care of your immune system, really. Definitely.
So that's one thing that
your
doesn't change. The immune system is what you have, and you got to maintain and take care of that. All these different strains that are out here in the marketplace today, I mean, the only weapon you have is to maintain a strong immune system.
Absolutely.
Now, there's no guarantee on anything. You can still catch something. Like we still caught colds, and that's the body's defense. When the immune system's strong, what if our immune system wasn't strong as it was? We might be sick right now. Who knows? But we take care of ourselves, so we're making sure to keep our immune system as strong as we possibly can. And that's taking these products and just maintaining good health, eating well, exercising, and doing our thing. So we want to make sure we do that to help.
And we want you to do it too. That's why we're doing this report.
Exactly.
So it says in people over 65, this flu-related pneumonia is one of the leading cause of death. See there? Can turn into pneumonia for 65 and older. Also, Pastor Vanessa said her brother walked around with pneumonia and
didn't know. A lot of people don't know it's pneumonia. They think it's a regular cold or flu. They're just walking around not knowing.
You would drop dead somewhere for real. So it says that the leading cause of death, if you are in this age group or you have chronic chest conditions such as asthma, emphysema, or cardiovascular disease, you want to take care of yourself. You truly do. And very young children should also receive medical attention right away. No matter what the age or what the physical condition is, if a case of the flu leads to difficulty in breathing, get your keys and get up out of there. Get to the emergency room. Difficulty breathing or just tightness in your chest, you want to call the doctor or get to the emergency room. Again, you want to keep your hands washed. You want to keep your hand sanitizer on you at all times, because I keep mine in my pocketbook. So here's some symptoms of the flu. You can have the fever, you can have chills, you can get a sore throat. I did have a sore throat. A dry cough, fatigue, aches in the muscles and joints, and you might think you might have COVID, because they were saying if you get COVID, you're down for the count. We haven't had COVID. Thank God we haven't had COVID. But they say you feel absolutely horrible, horrible. We don't want anybody to go through that if we can help you get past all of that. So the root causes to the flu is similar to the common cold. The flu acts as a means of detoxifying for the toxins out of your body. That's why you go through those chills. Your body is trying to expel that out of there. And that's what he did. He got in the bed and got up under that weighted blanket.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
First was that homemade chicken soup my wife makes.
I was going to tell you about my.
She makes a homemade, powerful chicken noodle soup. If I ever feel it's true, it really does. So when I had a big bowl of that, got in the bed. Nothing wrong. I wasn't weak or anything, but you know when something just don't feel good. I got in the bed, put those covers over me, and just sweat. And the sweat, and I sweat, and I sweat. Next day,
he was fine.
Gone.
I said, what kind of sickness is that?
My essential products, chicken noodle soup, homemade, nothing out of a can, the real deal. And that's what did it.
And that homemade soup, I can't give y'all all of my ingredients, but it's like cleaning out the refrigerator. That's what my mother used to do. You got some of that in there, throw that in there. You got some of that left over, put that in. You cut up your carrots, you cut up celery, a lot of garlic. I mean, onions, fresh garlic, onions. I mean, awesome. Just put it in there. Pepper. Homemade chicken soup. My homemade chicken soup has healing powers.
It's so good. People used to come by and get some of that. I need some of that.
You making that soup? I've got a little sniffly nose. I'm coming by to get me a bowl.
It's something, I'm telling you.
But it is. It'll fix you right up. It's
love it.
Yummy to the tummy. Get you some crackers. It'll fix you right up. I should sell it.
Keep that in
mind. There we go.
That's an essential.
That is an essential. But what I want to share with you now, family, we talked about the root causes and how you need to expel that out. I just want to go into what is the flu. When they ask you to go in and come in and get your flu shot, come in and get your flu shot. Now, when you go in and get the flu shot, this is a no judgment zone over here at the Flanagan's sanctuary in our little living room, dining room over here. And if you can't ask for the insert that come out of there, if they can't give it to you, get out of there, period. I never got the flu shot. I don't take the flu
Right.
shot. We
Never
don't take
have.
the flu shot. That's just
Mhm.
us. Like I said, there's no judgment
Yeah.
zone. You do what you have to. Some people have to get it for their job. Some people want to get it every year. Do
A lot
what
of the
you need to
elderly do
do.
get it.
Exactly.
Mhm.
We don't get it. So I was doing a report and I wanted the insert out of the flu shot box. You know, everything comes in that little box and everything has an insert. It has the ingredients on it, how it should be taken, who can take it and who can't take it. So doing my report, I went out. I'm gonna go see if I could get this insert out of this flu box. So I went to Rite Aid, and the girl in Rite Aid said, "Oh no, we can't do that. We can't give you that." I was
Right.
really, I was like, "Okay, okay." So I went
Makes you
on
wonder
down to
why.
exactly. I went on down the street to CVS, another drugstore, and I was telling the young lady, "I'm doing a report. I'm looking for the insert that comes inside of the flu shot." Young girl, she said, "Oh, I'll get it for you. I'll be right back." She went in the back. She came back with this little insert. This is the insert that comes in the box that comes in with the flu. I grabbed that thing like this. You thought I had the key to a vault. I grabbed that insert and got out of that CVS so fast before somebody got on her and said, "You can't give that out."
Mhm.
But you should be able to get it
You
at the
should.
drugstore. You should be able to get it from your doctor's
Or
office
online,
or
something.
online. Exactly. I don't know if it's online,
Mhm.
but I got home
Now look at
and
this
I
thing.
opened it up. This is the insert, but you need a magnifying glass
Magnifying
to
glass to see.
read
Look
it.
at them small prints. Can
I
you look
mean,
at that?
it's really, really little.
I mean, it's beyond little.
It is extremely little, but you want to know what's in it. If the doctor can give you this shot,
It's going inside of
you
you.
want to know what's in
exactly.
it. Whether it's the flu shot, whether it's the COVID-19 shot, whether it's the RSV shot, whether pneumonia, shingles,
anything.
whatever it is,
You want to know what's in it.
the insert so you'll know exactly what's going on. And I know you've seen these commercials on TV. Have you listened to some of the side effects? Some of the side effects are worse than the illness themselves. So you got to know what your body is capable of handling. Everything is not for everybody. We say that all the time. Everything is not for everybody. You have to use your own judgment.
And do your research.
And do your research. Exactly. Now, I pulled this off of the computer. This was a couple of years ago. We were born back in 1962. Back in 62, there was only 5 vaccines that we had to have just to start school, just to get us up, get us going. 5. That's all we had to have. In 1983, it went up to 10 vaccines.
Now that's just over 20 years later.
10 vaccines. Now in 2013, it went up to 32 vaccines. Now, what's changed between 1962 and 2013? 32 vaccines. Now, in 2018, it was up to 74 vaccines. 74 vaccines. Think about that, period, across the board. What were they vaccinating you for? I mean, I know things have changed, but it hasn't gotten that far off, that far out of the box. It also talked about the rate of autism. I didn't want to get into this because this is another whole level where people are just, "Oh, girl, you don't know what you talk about," the whole 9 yards. It's in the report that these vaccines could be linked to autism. It says in 1983, it was 1 in 10,000 boys, it's usually boys, that was diagnosed with autism. 2018 is 1 in 36. We found out here in New Jersey, in North New Jersey, we have the highest rate of autistic boys. It's like 1 in 4. Where is all of this coming from? Do your research, family. Do your research before they start pumping anything into you or your children, because this is very serious.
Indeed. Now, we talk about 1962, we had 5 vaccines back then. Now, there's a common denominator here where the population increased year after year after year.
We got that.
Right? Vaccines increasing year after year after year. So what's going on there? Is it because of the population increase? Is it because of the modified foods that we're now ingesting and putting in our body?
Think about
these
that.
changes that are happening now to keep up with all of that.
Think about
all
that.
This plays a role in it, because you're not eating the things you were eating back then, because stuff you ate in 62 is totally different what it is made right now. It is definitely not the same, because that could be one problem. And our bodies are sicker. So now they got to come up with different things or vaccines to take care of those different issues.
Our foods are not as fresh as
they
it used to be. It's generally modified. They're putting so much into
hybrids
and
stuff like that.
And some of it is not even food. It's things are being made in factories. Y'all got to see the steak and the hamburgers they making a 3D machine.
You never know. You
don't know what you're getting.
Yeah.
I had, and that I printed out the vaccines, 5 vaccines to 1 in 4 now in children. This other one was the different vaccines from the DPT, the smallpox, the polio, and all this other stuff, and how it increased over the years. Over the years, how it increased from
1940 to
2012. Now we're into 2024, so you know the list is even longer. And we are getting sicker and sicker. I'm just saying, wake up, family. Just wake up, do a little research, do a little homework. Now, this morning, I didn't get a chance to go into what was found in this insert. So I'm just going to share 3 of the main ingredients that's in the flu shot. We might get banned for this. This one might not even make it to YouTube, but they might cut it because they don't want this information to get out. So the main ingredients to the vaccine, what's in the flu shot? The main ingredient is thimerosal. And we talked about heavy metals. Thimerosal is mercury. Thimerosal is a neurotoxic mercury, which causes autism. This is in the report. I didn't say it, y'all. There are 25 micrograms in one average flu vaccine, and the EPA safety limit is 5 micrograms. So children who are vaccinated simultaneously with multiple vaccines receive over 10 times the safety limit of mercury in one day. Boom! You heard it here first. Okay. Next ingredient is formaldehyde. Do y'all know what they use?
Y'all know what formaldehyde is,
for?
right?
Dead people.
And preserving like organisms and animals. You remember in science class, you had that jar that had the frogs in it, preserved in formaldehyde. You had the worms, formaldehyde, and we use those for, in biology to cut them open, and you can smell that formaldehyde. Same thing. It's a food grade, but it's still formaldehyde.
Well, that's the second ingredient in your flu shot. It's formaldehyde. Highly carcinogenic fluid used to embalm corpse. Ranked one of the most hazardous compounds to human health. Can cause liver damage, gastrointestinal issues, reproductive deformation, respiratory distress, and cancer. Plus, formaldehyde has been known to fail to deactivate the virus, and the vaccine is intended to cure. This enabling the live virus to enter your blood and infect your system. Just do your research. That's all I'm saying, family.
She's just reading for what she read. Reading off the sites.
From the insert. The next main ingredient in the flu shot is egg protein. They'll tell you in the insert, if you're allergic to eggs, I'm going to break down who can get it and who can't. It says vaccines are prepared in eggs, certainly not organic eggs, may contain growth hormones, antibiotics, and salmonella bacteria. That's all in it. Vaccine do have its own side effects. The needle vaccine currently made in 2 ways. The vaccine is made either with a flu vaccine virus that have been inactivated or therefore not infectious, or with no flu vaccine virus at all. The other one is the nasal spray. They usually give that to the kids
in school.
The nasal spray flu vaccine does contain live viruses. However, the viruses are weakened and therefore cannot cause flu illnesses. The weakened viruses and cold adapted which means they are designed to only cause infection at a cooler temperature found in the nose. The virus cannot infect the lungs and other areas where the warmer temperatures exist. The side effects are mild and short-lasting. The flu shot, you may get, these are the symptoms, you may get a sore throat from the flu shot, soreness or redness in the swollen area where you have gotten the shot, a low-grade fever, or some aches. That sounds like the flu to symptoms,
me. And that's what they put in the virus in. You're gonna go through. You're gonna get those symptoms.
The next one is the nasal spray in children. And once they spray that up their nose, they could get a runny nose, some wheeziness, headache, vomiting, muscle aches, and fever. Some adults get the nasal spray too. You can have a runny nose, a headache, sore throat, and a cough. That's just from the spray itself. Now, on this thing here, it says, I'm going to tell y'all on the sheet, because I highlighted, who can get the flu shot and who can't. I bet you they don't tell y'all that at the doctor's office. It says, and again, you need your magnifying glass to see it. This is the Fluzone Quadrivalent. Wait a minute, I think I might have wrote this down. Did I write this down? I ain't got to strain my eyes. There you go. You can look at that. I got it over here. It says some people should not get the vaccine at all. If you have a severe life-threatening allergies, do you have any allergies? Be mindful of what your body is already going through. That's why I say you got to know your body. If you've ever had Guillain-Barré syndrome is like a paralyzing illness. You know, where your body stiffens up sometimes. Look up Guillain-Barré because you'll be surprised how many things can lead to that. The next one, if you have a long-term health problem, if anything going on in your heart, any breathing issues, kidney, liver, or nervous system problems. If you have any of those problems with your kidneys, your liver, your nervous system, or breathing, you should not get the flu shot. But they telling everybody, come on down. Everything is not for everybody. Know your own body. The next one, if you have gotten any other vaccine in the past 4 weeks, or if you are not feeling well, you should not get the flu shot. Now listen, they're doing a commercial right now, 2 for 2. You come get your double dose, the flu shot and the COVID-19 shot. And I said that this morning. I don't do that. Don't get both of those at the same time. If you're going to get them, just space it out. They say within 4 weeks, the past 4 weeks, if you've gotten one vaccine, wait the 4 weeks before you go back and get the other. They just want to shorten it. Since you're here, since you're at the office, let me just give it both to you. You got to know what they pumping into you before you can even take these things. And then the last one, you should get the flu shot instead of the nasal spray if you are pregnant, weakened immune system, allergic to eggs, and children with asthma or wheezing problems. You should get the nasal spray instead of the flu shot. Now, back in the day when we were pregnant, when I was pregnant, we couldn't take anything when we were pregnant. You couldn't take an aspirin. You couldn't take nothing. Right? And that was it. But now they're pumping pregnant women with the COVID, with the all kinds of things. So you're saying that this one, you should get the flu shot. No, the nasal spray. He said you should get the flu shot instead of the nasal spray. If you're pregnant, weak immune system, so they want you to take the shot. I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Go to the CDC, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention. You can go to cdc.org. Some of this information is there. They do their monthly report. Right. Just do your research before they just start pumping anything into you. That's all I ask, family. Do your own homework, period, across the board. So that's what we had with that. So now I just want to share with you the diet. You should eat lightly if you think you having the flu. Most people can't eat anyway. You don't have an appetite. You just want to lay around, but you have to eat something. Allow your body to focus on healing rather than digestion. So drink a lot of fluids. During the first 2 to 4 days when you are likely feeling your worst, your diet should consist mainly of liquids. Clear water, some broths, some green drinks, drink those smoothies. or get you some herbal teas, your green teas, and juices to flush your body out of toxins. So if you're not eating anything, get you some juices, get you some fluids. You got to stay hydrated.
Get you some
Very
Victoria
important.
special chicken noodle soup.
I'm gonna start selling it. If you feel like eating, you should have a variety of fruits, especially your citrus. Get you some oranges, get you some berries. Berries are excellent because they're high in antioxidants. So get you some blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, a little bowl of oatmeal, and throw some berries on top. Cut up some oranges and just eat oranges, or you can boil the oranges. My mother used to do that. Cut up an orange and boil it and then drink that juice. That's also good in vitamin C and make you feel better. So you definitely want to do that. They stimulate your production of your white blood cells. Continue with the liquids and the fruit, but also start eating some salads. Get you some salads, get some greens in you, some steamed or lightly cooked vegetables. Get some broccoli, get some asparagus, some cauliflower. Just steam it and eat something light. You don't have to eat anything heavy. Good time to lose weight when you get sick too. But just eat lightly, for real. Also, increase your consumption of ginger, onion, and garlic. That's why my soup is so good, because it's loaded with onions and garlic. Also, try adding one or all of this to your chicken soup. Hot water with lemon is another one. Hot water with lemon, honey, and cinnamon. Well, I do that in the morning anyway. I boil the lemon down and then pour it over my cinnamon. Sometimes I put a little bit of apple cider vinegar in there as well. But that's what I do in the morning. It is traditionally a drink remedy. 2 cups a cup every 2 hours to soothe your sore throat and your chest. Can also cut down on that coughing. And it prevents mucus from building up and encourage the cleansing of your sweat. So you keep drinking something hot, keep putting things hot in so you can sweat it out. And right here, big bold letters, it says stay hydrated.
Indeed.
Because if you are dehydrated, you will end up in the hospital.
That can make a whole lot worse.
So stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. So many people are sick with this stuff right now, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. Somebody laying in the bed right now need to be on this podcast watching this, but to stay hydrated. Now it says things you need to stay away from if you have a cold or a flu. Eliminate dairy and refined sugar products from your diet for the duration of your illness.
And you know why that is?
These foods will only contribute to the formation of mucus.
Absolutely. Those are mucus building foods.
They make mucus it's harder to get rid of. So dairy is a mucus forming food. And that's why we should all refrain from taking in so much dairy. And our children, our babies, so many babies have asthma. Stop giving them milk. Stop giving these children milk. Find another alternative. Go to apple juice, boil down something else that they can have, but they need to get away from dairy. We really, really need to get away from dairy. So those are the things. And we all know Dr. Sebi. Dr. Sebi said there's only one disease, it's mucus. You get mucus in your chest. That's bronchitis and asthma. You get mucus in your elbows. That's arthritis. You get it in your head. It's sinusitis. You get it in your nose. It's rhinitis. Mucus. It's mucus. The whole thing of getting healthy is keeping your mucus levels
because mucus is a blocking form of
it's
bacteria.
A glue. That's what it is. It's a glue.
It's a block. Yeah.
That's what mucus is.
It can take you
glue. Out. Exactly. Really and like I was saying before, you get the coughing and you can't get it up or you can't get it down, it'll scare you. And don't let you get that coughing spell and you get some of your saliva go down your windpipe. Have you ever had that to happen? That'll buck your eyes and have you frailing around the house. But it can be a scary process, especially if you got children and they get sick. You know, when kids are sick and they just want to lay around, they don't want to eat, they don't want to play, they just want to be up under you all the time. You know your baby don't feel good. Start making that little soup, chicken noodle soup. Get that off the shelf. Just add a little more water to it, but get them to play with the noodles and just eat something while it's hot. Keep your fluids in you. Keep orange juice in the house. Keep the grape juice is a good one.
That's
Keep
a good
grape
one.
Juice in the house.
Cranberry juice.
Cranberry juice in the house.
All
we live off of grape and cranberry juice. You have some what you call the other one? Pomegranate.
That's pomegranate.
That's pomegranate juice. That's another good one to keep in the house. Lemons. Get you a bag of lemons. Keep a bag of lemons in the house. Keep your ginger. Ginger is always on sale at Costco's. The the fresh organic ginger. You could buy, it's like you get a whole pack of ginger for like $6. Keep ginger in the house. That is an excellent remedy for colds and flus to keep things moving. So if you have these good things in your house, you don't have to go around looking for anything when you get sick. So just keep them in the house. Another thing to keep in the house in the winter, carrots. Keep carrots in the house. Keep celery in the house, because all of that goes into your soup.
And
do
it makes
the chicken,
soup, boy. And don't
he
cook
like it. He like the chicken breast, but I like the chicken.
Either way is fine.
Sometimes I'll do it with the drumstick, or sometimes I'll do it with the breast, or I mix it up.
Yep.
But you want that bone cartilage in that soup as well. But you want to throw everything in that soup.
And here's the thing: don't cook it till it's soft. You want that snap in your vegetables that you put in that soup, and that's how she
your carrots. You don't want your carrots all
too soft.
You
don't want that.
You don't want that. You want your celery to have a little crisp crunch in there. Yeah. But that's how you know you're getting
but not
what you
overcooked.
need. Exactly. Right. Cook but not overcooked.
And your noodles, you do that separate. You keep them separate. Don't let them get. You want to keep it separate. You want the nice firm noodle taste when you
can mess up a good soup if you throw them noodles
some soggy noodles prematurely. You don't want that.
I had to share that with somebody, but you don't want to do that. But make that soup up for the house. You can make a pot of soup and you can eat off of that for 3 days, and everybody. And if somebody's in the house sick, think everybody in the house gonna get sick. So just make some for everybody. So at this time now, I want to share with you what got us through our sickness that only lasts for 2 days.
Which was just a common cold. That's all it was.
Pretty good.
Because not our appetites didn't change. We still ate, still exercised,
still up, still got up, exercise.
So it wasn't.
He got up and went to work. Wasn't nothing wrong with him. So again, you got to keep your immune system strong, family. That is the key. You eat good, stay away from junk food in the wintertime. I know it's easy that you don't want to cook, but make those meals
food prep.
Food prep. You can do that too. On Sunday, get a couple of meals and prep for the week. That way everything is done. Everybody want to try something different for 2024. That's it. Just start there. Meal prepping, exercising. You got to get it in your day. And we got here, I said, what's the point? No, the point is not to live longer, but to live better. Not just to add more years to your life, but to add more life to your years. Think about that.
That's powerful.
People are dying at an alarming rate, and we don't know what all is coming from. So we're just saying, keep your immune system strong. Keep your products in the house. Take your products, give them to your children, give them to grandma. Grandma can take them too.
Everybody should have them.
Absolutely.
These products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration and are designed to mitigate, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But all we do know is that we have the best, by our opinion, products on this side of heaven.
I mean, the best.
The best.
So we're going to start with our signature product. That is our Red Lviv. And all it is berries. You just heard the report. Eat those berries. Eat that citrus. Get them berries in there, because all berries are high in antioxidants. You want to keep your alkaline level high. You want to stay high on the alkaline ladder. Anything below a 6.5, your body is acidic, and you're going to pick up anything that's rolling through the street.
The chances are.
So keep your immune system high. What are the berries, honey?
Acai berry, mangosteen, goji, pomegranate, and noni. All 5 berries in this product, super fruits that's in there. It is powerful,
It
powerful
tastes
together.
good.
Tastes really good.
I'm telling you.
Tastes really
The
good.
next one is going to be our green Lviv. Now, if you are sick, you're full of it. You got to get some things out of your body.
That's
and this is a bioflow. So it's going to flow right out of your body.
Correct.
These are just vegetables. You got aloe vera, you got alfalfa, you got some senna. Senna is going to help you move things along. And you have, what was the other one that I was saying? Aloe vera. You got to look up aloe vera. It has so many benefits to aloe vera. Alfalfa. But the artichoke is another one. Artichoke is excellent. Just look up the artichoke. Milk thistle regenerates your liver. So that's your largest organ is your liver, and everything has to go through your liver. So the alfalfa herbs, the senna leaf, the aloe vera,
all
fantastic
good for
product
intestinal
in
good health.
This product
it's
right
good
there.
For the gut. I'm telling you that.
I'm telling you. So if you're not eating what you're supposed to be eating, you can still get your nutrients. The next one is going to be our Lviv Yellow. Haven't gotten the new bottle yet, but the Lviv Yellow. This is just a vitamin. In the winter, we all should be taking a vitamin. And if you're not getting out, you definitely should be taking a vitamin D, a vitamin D3, because we need that because we're not getting the sun.
And
it's
we
getting
take
dark
ours.
early. Exactly. And the benefits of a D3, you really need your vitamin Ds. Look up the benefits of vitamin D. You will go out and get you some vitamin D tomorrow. But this is just a multivitamin, everything that your body is asking for. You can take these 3 products and mix them together, and you can drink them hot like a tea. You can drink them individually. You could drink this multi-plus in some green tea and just go to bed. It's going to break up all that stuff up in your chest and keep it moving. But the products work. And then our favorite
is the shield.
This has another berry in it. We call this 5-in-1. It has elderberry. It has vitamin C. It has ginseng. It has zinc. Zinc shortens the duration of colds and flus. That's why we only had it for 2 days. But it'll just, and this is a powder. These 3 are liquids. This is a powder. You can also mix this in with those.
And I recommend you do that.
Or you can just drink this hot. I take a scoop. It's a little scoop that comes in here, and I'll put some under my tongue if I have to go out. And then when I come back, I put a little bit up under my tongue. I don't want to catch no cooties that's in the streets. But I'm just saying, the products work. Everything that it says it's going to do, they do. We don't make any medical claims, but I'm telling you, if you hear some of these testimonies, it will blow your mind. Blow your mind. So the products are absolutely fantastic. And like he said, we don't make any medical claims. Products have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or mitigate any disease. We have to say that because if you go into any drugstore, any GNC, Vitamin World,
everything in the store.
Everything in the store.
All nutritional products have that disclaimer on it.
Have that disclaimer on it. And we're no different than anybody else.
Correct.
Ours is just better. I'm just going to put it out there. Exactly. Ours is just better. We drink our red Lviv on a regular. Well, we drink the 3 essentials on a regular. On a regular. And they're good for you. So we are keeping our immune system extremely high in the winter. Right now, like I said, I don't know what's going on. If it's the cold, the flu, pneumonia, RSV, who knows? I don't know, but so many people are suffering from something right now. If you can get in contact with somebody that has some of these products, do just that. Let's nip all that in the butt because you don't know how long it's going to last, who you're going to give it to, who's going to pass it to somebody else. Keep your hands washed. Keep your hand sanitizer. Stay away from people who are sick. And people, if y'all sick, stay home. That's the other thing I got a problem with. Some people have to go to work. I get it.
Right.
You got it. You got to go to work. You got to eat. But if you are that sick, you need to stay home in your bed up under your covers. And we're going to talk about that weighted blanket.
That is a powerful piece.
It's a powerful piece. Next week, you got to stay tuned because next week we're going to talk about sleeping. A lot of people are
Sleep
their New
deprived.
Year's resolutions. They want to lose weight. They want to make money. They want to work on their mental capacity.
That's what's
that
new.
was the top
Mental
three.
health.
Mental health. Everybody wants to work on their mental health. The fourth one was getting more sleep. You can't take care of your body if you are not resting. You have to rest so you can be your best. If you're not resting, your body's not resting. So next week, we're going to talk about how to get a good night sleep.
And you guys have seen it during the course of the going into the new year, different people on social media, on television programs talking about, getting more sleep, the things you should get, the mask, the sound box, the
they've been talking about it for a while.
Yeah.
People are not sleeping. They're just not sleeping. They're running around trying to do everything. Multitasking. We talked about multitasking. You need to just finish one thing. But sleep is so important. So many people are sleep deprived. That's why so many accidents on the street. People are tired. Your bodies are just run down. So we're going to show you and teach you and tell you how to get a good night's sleep. So after 9 o'clock, after we finish our Wellness Wednesday with the company, I'm going to bed. That was one of my resolutions, is go to bed.
Get more sleep, right?
Get more sleep. And if you want to be productive in 2024, you have to get your rest. You got to get those hours in.
Yeah, her hardest night is on Tuesday. Trying to go to sleep on Tuesday night, knowing she got the Awareness Wednesday platform. So her mind is
can't shut it down. And we talked about that too, that mind chatter.
What I need to add. And
so just Tuesday's night is the worst for me.
It's the worst for her.
And it's like that every day for some people. They can't shut their mind down to go to sleep. So we're just going to give you some tips on how to do that next Wednesday. So you don't want to miss this. So that's all I have for you for tonight. We want to thank you, our family. Happy New Year to you.
Yes. Happy New Year.
Let's just do a little something different.
Yep.
A little something different for 2024. So that's all I have. What about you, sir?
Nope, that's all I had too. Great report as always. Rocked it again.
Thank you. You got anybody saying anything over there?
The comments over here. Yeah, we got a few things here.
Because I am ready to go to bed.
President Annette Gay said, "I am watching." Yes, I know that's right, Miss Annette Gay. Thank you as always. She's watching.
She looked like a doll baby.
Miss Carolyn Baldwin of South Kakalaki.
That's another doll baby.
Miss Pamela Thomas, always supportive from Guyana.
Another doll baby from Guyana.
Miss Nellie Sosa, Happy New Year 2024. Couple of health. I love y'all. And there's nothing y'all can do about it. I know that's right. Duplicate. She said, when we talk about the flu, she said, I'm getting out of this flu. Thanks to God, I had artist supplements. I didn't see myself too sick. Nellie had it, but she used her supplements, so she's
somebody else was sick.
Yeah, Miss Sandra Brown. Hey, Miss Sandra. She said, great day. Great day, Flanagans. Y'all looking great. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all.
Be healthy now. I'm feeling better.
Yeah, get them products. I'm telling you.
Get them products in.
Need them? Give us a call too.
Don't stop taking
Miss Laverne
your products.
Jackson Austin. She's
Bless
also
New
watching.
Year. Much thanks. Oh, you're welcome.
So
Miss
thank you. Awesome. Thank you, our co-host, as always. We love you guys too. Y'all know that. There's nothing you can do about it either.
If I get it, I gotta bring it to my family.
Just by you guys connecting, just makes this all worth it. That's the key component. Keep connecting. What's up?
Subscribe to the.
We have for those who may not have already done it, we have a YouTube channel, The Power Couple of Health. You can go and subscribe to that platform and see all the videos that we've done. We're posting them on there. You can always have somewhere to go back to and listen, play, rewind. So go and subscribe for yourself and use that information for your business. All right. So with that being said, God bless you guys. Take care. I'm hoping this was a good one for you. Hope you got something from it. I hope you took some notes. You can share with others as well. And like we said, it's recorded. It's on our Facebook page. You can always go back and listen to it again. All right. Anything else?
No, I just didn't go through all the ingredients that's in that vaccine. Look at all that. All right. Woo, I couldn't tell y'all all that. They would shut us right on down today.
It's public knowledge.
It's 69 ingredients in the flu shot.
Woo! A lot of stuff in there. A lot of metal.
Do your research. That's all I'm going to tell you before they start pumping anything in you or your children.
You're quite welcome, research. President Linda Kidd, always on point.
Thank you,
Miss Genevieve, Miss Judith, and Wet Hills. I see you as well,
Thank
Miss
you,
Sabrina
thank
Clark.
you,
Excellent. Miss
family.
Victoria Oller and Vicky Humfer. Thank you for being here, guys. We appreciate you very much. You guys make it all worth it. All right. So that being said, we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Bye for now, family. Good night. Have a great evening.
Good job, Mr. Flynn.